just a bad story. Evening falls along the river, golden lights begin to shiver. People laugh, the city breeze, but loneliness walks next to me. I see couples passing by, holding hands, avoiding eyes. Every smile feels like a lie, and you're just missing from my life. We used to talk along this road, dreaming stop, walking slow. You said someday we'll settle down. I believe every sound. Now benches know my name. They've seen me lose this game. I sit where we once stayed, dancing with yesterday. I hear your voice in passing cars, in broken songs and quaint bars. I turn around, but you're not there. Just borrowed you stand with your shadow, spinning slow where we once stood. You're gone, but never gone. You haunt me like you nights don't let me rest. They dress your ghost in sunset dress. I reach for you, but only night. The shadow won't let go. Street musicians play our song. I pretend that I'm still strong. Every note cuts through my chest, like a love that couldn't pass the test. I remember how you smiled, said forever's just a while. I laugh and I laugh. Forever slowly shows. I saw your face in window glass. The trickle light a moment past. I almost called out your name, then remembered nothing's the same. You're living so many far to hear. Why did you walk away? This love in you is only half of what we both deserve. Point us beyond the hurts to hurt, like truth or love. Baby, love doesn't always lead. Sometimes it just stays incomplete. The song without its final chord, a promise unexplored. Morning came with ocean air. You stood quiet, staring there. Like waves preparing to retreat, leaving nothing at my feet. We carved their names in coastal fair. The time would always understand. But tides erase what hands create. Love lost patience far too late. You said I need to find my way. I'd heard goodbye, you said okay. Cebu, where your goodbye still echoes. In every wave that hits the shore, I scream your name into the blue, still begging for love. Motorbikes and fading songs. Every road feels twice as long. Your perfume haunts the afternoon, like love that left too soon. I talk to oceans late at night, asking where I lost the start. They answer back in broken tones. Cebu, nag-love you. Loves fade quietly, but the streets remember everything. We walk slow under amber lights, old stones glowing in the night. Your hand fit mine like it was made for moments time refused to take. Carriages passed, the world felt small. Every laugh echoed off these walls. And vegan nights, we learned to be brave in simplicity.
We talked of years of who we'd become, of places far, of staying young. You said let's keep this just like this. I said forever starts with this.
Sincere in streets that held 1,000 years. I thought love, like history, was meant to stay endlessly.
But even stone can slowly break under weight it didn't make. I felt the distance in your eyes long before the last goodbye. Sounds, your laughter nowhere to be found. Cafe chairs, an empty space where you once rested your face.
I read your name on old cafe walls like secrets time forgot to erase. Love doesn't scream when it dies, it just quietly says goodbye.
I saw you once across the street, a passing smile. Happy, all the two like someone love couldn't undo.
I wanted to ask if you still care, if sometimes you come back here, but some questions hurt too much to ever touch.
We love like pages in a book, carefully written, softly took, but stories end without a sound, leaving chapters on the ground.
Vegan streets remember us when we believed in simple trust. Now every corner knows my pain and whispers your name.
Vegan nights don't judge or blame, they just replay the same refrain.
Love lived here, love grew thin and faded.
If love was meant to stand like stone, why did it crumble when left alone? Maybe hearts aren't built to last like echoes from the past.
But if I had to choose again, I'd still walk these roads with you. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still begin. We came here with nothing but fire. Two young souls chasing something higher. Suit and tie, lipstick smile. Living fast, denying time. We swore love would wait its turn, while ambition watched and learned. Every promise felt so sure. In a city selling warm, brass towers touching broken skies. We learn quickly how they lie, counting wins, ignoring cost. Man, knowing what we lost. Late night calls, missed goodbyes, kissing fast, avoiding fights. Love became a weekend sound, drowned by money, fame, and doubt. You said this is just a phase. I said love will find its way. The dreams don't stop to feel the pain. They only ask you to stay in the race. MAKATI hearts in a city of gold, shining bright but growing cold. We had it all, still lost control. MAKATI hearts, body and soul. We smiled wide, we stood so tall. My love was breaking behind these walls. If success is what this cost, then why do I feel so lost? One summer, office glass, faces blur as people pass. Everyone's in a hurry here, running from their deepest fear. Your affection in the crowd, still be just not together anymore.
Some goodbyes don't shout, they fall quietly, like rain.
Cold air wrapped around our skin, fog rolled in, the day grew thin. Your breath trembled when you spoke, like every word was almost broke. We came here chasing clearer skies, but found the truth behind your eyes. Even summer felt too gray the moment love began to sway.
We shared coffee, watched it cool, pretending we were still okay. You traced circles on the glass, like time you didn't wanna pass. I asked you what was on your mind, you said nothing, I'm just tired. But hearts don't hide behind a smile, not for a while.
The rain began without a sound, like love slowly breaking down. I felt the ending in the air long before you dared.
Baguio tears in the summer rain, falling soft but leaving pain. We held each other, still let go, in a place that felt like home.
Baguio skies don't feel the same since you walked away that day. Even warm turns cold again in summer rain.
Umbrellas closed, the streets grew bare. Your silence heavier than air. Every step away from me sounded like finality. You said love shouldn't hurt this way, like pain meant love had lost its way. But loving you was all I knew. What else could I do?
The bells rang out from up the hill. The world moved on, my heart stood still. I watched your shadow fade from sight into mist and pale street lights. Rain-washed words we didn't say, left only truths we couldn't face. Some goodbyes don't need a fight, they just arrive.
I wanted to ask you to stay, but love shouldn't have to beg. If holding on means losing you, I'd let go too. Baguio tears in the summer rain, every drop
knows the storm and Baguio where I breathe your pain one last time in summer rain.
Some loves are quiet. Ours was never meant to be.
We met beneath a perfect sky, where MAYON'S sleeps with open eyes. You said this place feels alive. I said, so do you, by my side. The mountain watched us learn to breathe in borrowed days, in reckless belief. Every kiss felt close to fate, like something heaven couldn't wait. You warned me fire lives inside. Some hearts don't know how to hide. I smiled, said I'm not afraid. Didn't know the price I'd pay.
Too long, the ground would shake when you get close. I felt it deep within my bones. Some signs don't scream or shout, they just
I'd still be standing there again. Because some loves are meant to scar, to show you who you are. I don't regret the burns I keep. They remind me I fell deep. Some hearts are made to break apart under stars and fire dark. LEGAZPI, love would be MAYON'S fiery rose. We fell, we climbed higher. Even ash remembers flame and speaks your name. LEGAZPI, nights come again, but my heart still hears back then. If loving you was my last fight, I'd burn the same tonight. The mountain sleeps, the sky turns blue, life moves on, but not me and you. Beneath Mayon, I learned this truth. Some loves are meant to ruin you. Some loud you're born to stay, some are born to run. You came like thunder on the shore, barefoot soul asking for more. Soft in your hair, fire in your eyes. You laughed at rules, you laughed at time.
I would stay you a while.
A restless heart, a runaway child. But every storm you pull me through, feel like truth. Misled to ways and broken stars. No maps, no plans, just stars.
trace your steps along the sand, still hoping you turn back again. The waves don't walk, they only lead, just like you get to me. I watched you chase the rising sun, while I stay when the night had won. You never learned how to say goodbye. You just follow the sky. You said, draw away, don't slow me down. I stayed silent, let you drown. And all the dreams you had to chase, far from my embrace. Some hearts beat fast, some hearts seem good. Some long too deep but not secure. I tried to hold what couldn't stay. I loved you anyway. SIARGAO waves still call your name. In every storm, in every flame. If loving you was my mistake, I'll take it all again. You are freedom, I was home. You needed roads I couldn't roam. Yeah, every time dreams just the same. Struggle waves still call your name. If I could be the wind to chase, or the horizon you erase, I'd love to run, I'd love to fly, just to keep you by my side. Loving you meant letting go of dreams I couldn't make you know. Some souls are meant to be goodnight. Not even my love is the ocean moves on, so should I. But some loves never say goodbye. And say barefoot morning, salty skin, laughing loud, breathing in white sand, writing out our names like they'd always stay the same. We were young, we were free, believed in now and never leave. Every kiss tasted like gold in a world we thought we owned.
Palm trees dancing in the wind. Time felt kind, almost our friend. You said, promise me right here. I said nothing ends my dear. But tides don't ask, they only turn. Some lessons we don't wanna learn. The sun stood still just for a while as you rested in my smile.
You held my hand, looked at the sky, said some things are meant to die. I left pretending not to know that love was starting to let go.
Boracay, our love was a sunset, beautiful burning, then gone. We painted forever in colors that couldn't last till dawn. Boracay, every night I regret believing we were that strong.
Our love was never meant for darkness, only meant to glow, then run. Evenings colder than before, silence louder than the shore. You stared past me into space, like goodbye was on your face. We stopped talking about the years, started dancing around our fears. Every smile felt rehearsed, every moment slightly worse. That final night, the sky was red, words fell heavy, left unsaid. You said I need to find my way. I watched the daylight slip away. The sun went down, you turned around, left your shadow on the ground. I stood still, afraid to breathe, while love packed up and left with me. I asked the sea to make you stay. It answered back in waves of gray. Some hearts are born to chase the light and leave before the night.
Boracay, our love was a sunset so perfect it had to end. We burned too bright for forever, but I'd do it all again.
Boracay, I still see your silhouette when the sky starts to bend. Every dust feels like that moment when I lost my best friend.
If love is measured by its glow, then ours was more than most will know. Even endings can be true when something beautiful is through.
I don't curse the falling sun, I just miss who I was with you. Some loves live a lifetime long, some only live inside a song. Boracay, our love was a sunset written in the edge of time. It taught my heart how to be broken and still call it divine. Boracay, if loving you was reckless, I still cross that line, because some loves aren't meant to last. They're meant to change your life. The beach is quiet, the sky is calm, but I still feel you in my arms. Boracay nights remember us long after the sun gave up.
say this city smiles the brightest, but no one sees what breaks after dark. Neon lights on Lexington Street, laughter feels so incomplete. Everybody wears their best, hiding what they never confess. They call this place the city of smiles, where pain learns how to dress in style. I blend in, play my role, with a crack inside my soul. You used to say, just laugh it out, like love was something without doubt. We smiled wide for every frame, while losing pieces of our names. Photographs don't show the truth, they only freeze what we choose. Behind each grin, a silent part was already falling apart. If happiness is what they see, why do I feel so empty? Some hearts don't know how to cry, they just smile and slowly die. BACOLOD smiles, broken hearts, we learned our lines, played our parts. The world applauds, but never knows what the curtain hides below. BACOLOD nights feel kind and warm, but they don't save you from the storm. I laugh out loud, then fall apart. BACOLOD smiles, broken hearts. Music plays, the glasses clink, everyone's too drunk to think. They ask me how I've been, I say fine like I always did. Your name stays locked behind my teeth. Some truths don't beg to be released. I dance like nothing ever changed, while missing you feels deranged. We promised love would never lie, but we lied with perfect smiles. Said we're okay one last time, as something real slipped behind. You left with grace, no drama shown, like breaking me was self-controlled. I stayed, learned how to pretend that smiling means you've healed again. They don't hear the silent scream between what's shown and what's been. If joy is real, then tell me why it hurts to keep this smile alive. BACOLOD smiles, broken hearts, dressed in hope, stitched with scars. We shine bright in public view, then bleed in rooms nobody knew. BACOLOD dreams taste bittersweet, like love you couldn't keep. I smile back at passing cars while losing who you are. Maybe smiling isn't strength, maybe pain just learned the language of looking fine, or standing tall while feeling nothing at all. If loving you taught me a role, it was how to hide a hole big enough to swallow light behind a smile every night. lights go down, the crowd moves on. Another mask, another dawn. Tonight I choose a different start. No more smiles, just my heart.
Whether you're ready or not, and so does the ache.
The sun rises slow along the shore, like it's done 1,000 times before. Coffee brews, the kettle sings, but silence says louder things. Your chair is empty by the door, your shoes don't wait here anymore. The room still smells like yesterday, but you're already far away.
Bicycles past, the town awakes. Another breath my heart still takes. I walk the path we used to share, counting steps, you're not there. You used to love these quiet days, said peace could wash the hurt away. Now peace just feels like borrowed air when you're not here. They say time heals if you let it in, but time just teaches how to pretend. Every calm thing breaks me through, because calm was always you. Duplicate mornings without you break my heart in softer ways. Nothing screams, nothing moves, but pain still stays. Duplicate skies are blue, like they don't know what we went through. I smile back, but deep inside I'm losing you again. The bakery opens, bells ring twice. Couple laugh, life looks nice. I'm not alone, playing my part like my world didn't fall apart. I write your name in foggy glass, then wipe it clean, let moments pass. Loving you was simple then, now breathing's harder than. You said we're better letting go, like love was something you could fold neatly into memory and walk away so easily. I wanted to ask you to stay, but mornings don't wait, they just arrive. And I was tired of asking why, so I let goodbye. I thought calm meant being okay, didn't know it could hurt this way. Some wounds don't bleed or cry, they just wake up with you. Every time Duplicate mornings without you feel heavier than lonely nights. I face the day, but every step is a losing fight. Duplicate dreams feel thin since you walked out of mine. If peace is love without the pain, why do I still feel your name? If love lives in the quiet things, why does silence hurt like this? I thought letting go would set me free, but it just taught me how to miss. Maybe love doesn't end with fire, maybe it fades in lighter tones, like morning light on empty rooms, an unanswered phone.
changed. The sea stays calm, the town feels kind. Life goes on, I fall behind. In Dumaguete light, I say your name one last time, then breathe again. You ran from the world. Like me in paradise could break us too. You left our past in crowded towns, chasing quiet, chasing ground, where no one knew our broken names, where love could breathe without the pain. And your seas were softer sky. You smile like liquor. Every wrong we lived before, as your love could ask for more. Hidden roads, mangrove trees, whispered hearts in midnight seas. You said here I said, here is where we live. We built our home in borrowed days, counting stars, ignoring cracks. Even